What do I have in common with all these beautiful ladies? We all have figure 8 body shape. Let's talk about the different variations in figure 8 body shape. So figure 8 body shape falls under the category of the hourglass because we have balanced shoulders with hips and a defined waist. However, we have a waist that sits naturally higher on our torso. That is because we have very high hip bones. So the difference between our ribs and our hips is 1 or 2 fingers. We also have this shelf-like appearance waist, and we have hip dips, and our hips have this squarish appearance. We can have a long torso like Bella Hadid, we can have a short torso like Olivia Culpo, or we can have a balanced torso like Sophia Loren. We can also have long legs, short legs, balanced legs. However, regardless of the length of our torso, we will always appear to be short-waisted because of the high hip bones. You can have a narrow frame and be on the petite side like Brigitte Bardot. You can have a broad bone structure like Olivia Culpo and be on the taller side like Bella Hadid. You can also have a curvy figure like Christina Hendricks, Sophia Loren, and Marilyn Monroe. We tend to gain weight in our lower tummy, but particularly in love handles. However, regardless of our weight, we will always have this squarish appearance to our hips. Figure 8 is usually confused with the spoon body shape. However, as you can see, they share the similarity of the waist and the high hip bones. However, figure 8 has hip dips, the spoon body shape doesn't have hip dips. I share more about this. If you're interested to see the differences between the two body shapes, I have a video pinned on my profile. Figure 8 is also confused with the hourglass, just like I said earlier, because we have balanced shoulders and hips. And this one I learned the hard way because I paid £90 to have my body analyzed just for them to come and say that I have an hourglass shape. And I don't, I have a figure 8. If you need outfit inspo, look at the 1950 silhouettes because those were based on figure 8 body shape. Bottoms with high waist looks best on us. A-line dresses and column dresses with waist definition looks mwah.